Hello, I am Andy, and here is your weekly horoscope from Sunday, the 22nd of January to Saturday, the 28th of January, 2023. And this is specially coming for you from for Pisces. Here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. Your palms belong to the energy of the soul and the third eye and the aura. They are busy mapping the future out in the present as well. I will also show you many ways of how to gain energy, your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions. We'll talk more about this later. So you coming from Pisces, Sunday, the 22nd of January, that is a problematic morning and afternoon. Rebellious planets are seen, and they obviously will make you rebellious, which means disagreeable and not wanting to be part of a team. And therefore, you will spoil the party and you will be a loner and you won't get anywhere because these planets make you so different from the way you outlook all your plans that nobody could form a partnership with you. So why don't you turn things around by letting somebody else take the lead? Let them organize the morning and afternoon of Sunday, the 22nd January. And that way you are not going to be left high and dry. You will have every chance to move along with people. Accidents are part of the unexpected problem. So what you say, what you do can be an accident. So think carefully what you say and do. And if you're driving around, walking around, accidents can also happen. I like, no, I don't. I don't like your evening nightfall as well. These planets make you dominating. They make you stubborn. They make you not wanting to be part of any team or plan done by others. So you're a spoiler the whole day and the evening nightfall as well. In the evening nightfall, try to be part of a team. Don't want to be dominating. Don't want to take control. Only then you will be able to get along with people. Monday, the 23rd of January. This is a nasty day. Morning and afternoon arguments and quarrels come out from nowhere, and they come out from everywhere. And what happens is, you say something is miscalculated, is misinterpreted, it's just bad information you got. So what can you do? Say less and do less in this morning, afternoon. Let somebody else take the lead. Whether you're at work, whether you're in business, whether you're at home. Just say less and do less. Stress is seen everywhere. So get a piece of paper in the morning and afternoon of this Monday, the 23rd January, and just write down the chores you have to do. And you will find you write seven, eight, nine things. But when you read that, you will see that perhaps only one is important, maybe two are important, and your stress factor will drop and drop and drop. You will be much more in control. You won't be easily annoyed, you won't be easily irritated because sometimes this guilty feeling of having to do too many things puts us under stress. And that's when you make nasty mistakes, miscalculation, misinformation. So be careful whether at work or business, you could be guilty of doing something very bad which may cost, whether financially or in other ways, problems to people. Evening and nightfall is very rebellious. So there's hardly any improvement because your morning afternoon planet won't leave you alone. They'll follow some of them to your evening nightfall. And the rebellious ones can bring accidents or they can create accidents. Accidents can be physical with people, disagreements violently, or of course, accidents while you're driving. So the whole day, don't be hasty, don't be impatient, don't be impulsive. That's all you need not do. And you control these planets, you get them to slow down, and that would be better. There's a planet of anger floating around. So this planet of anger will rile you up to get your anger up. And that's how arguments and that's how differences of opinion will lead to unnecessary conflict. Tuesday, the 24th of January. That's a very good morning afternoon. You're finding solutions everywhere. Your level of creativity is very, very high. Talk to people where you work. Talk to people you are doing business with. Talk to people at home. You are going to be on the same wavelength as people. But there is one or two planets from the evening nightfall, the planets of speed, who make you impatient, make you hasty. So don't be hasty and impatient in the morning, afternoon. Quieten this planet down by taking your time, listening to people carefully, and unnecessarily not turning things into an argument. That way you'll keep your morning, afternoon wonderful. Evening and nightfall is not good. I prefer you to be not out because you are just not going to be on the same wavelength as anybody. Emotional planets are in trouble because arguments come up from nowhere. And what can you do with this evening and nightfall? You may be meeting the wrong people. So choose your company very, very carefully. Otherwise, it's going to be a nasty evening nightfall. Friendships can break very easily. And even if you are with the most stable of company, it can turn very unstable very fast. Yes, some of your one or two good morning planets will be there, the planets of creativity. Go meet people to show your creative plans. But if they disagree, you shouldn't disagree. Just keep quiet and listen would be better. Wednesday, the 25th of January. This is a 24-hour of good luck and very powerful good luck at that. Morning and afternoon travel plans can come and they can really take fruit and they can work and they will be good for you to plan something like that on this morning afternoon of Wednesday, the 25th January. You will be spiritually very wise and there will be a certain kind of energy that you have which will put a glow on you. So people will find you attractive for whatever they are meeting you for. Is it a job? Is it the business finances? Or is it for anything? The chase for the romance or chase for that good company you want. So there are so many ways. The planet of internet is everywhere. So in the morning and afternoon, go on to the internet. Use the internet for its connection to people. And tell yourself, this is a special morning afternoon because the activity of the soul and third eye seems to be very active. So you're going to be intuitive as well in this morning afternoon. I like your evening nightfall as well. The planets of creativity. They help you to be on the same wavelength as people, which means that others will buy your ideas of creativity. So go ahead, promote yourself in whatever fashion you want. There's one planet there of rebelliousness. That simply means be part of a team rather than to be different too much so that you remain an outsider. So be part of a team evening nightfall and you will see you get that benefit as well. Thursday, the 26th of January. This is a very slow, frustrating morning afternoon. Every planet is dragging its feet. Plans are delayed, plans are cancelled, plans are postponed. It's that kind of frustration. And past problems hound you as well. They make you very sad, they make you feel guilty, and others will blame you for things of the past. So it's best not to communicate with people that you're not very familiar with, whether at work, whether in business. Mind your own business. Be careful that you may cause delays for which you will be blamed. So rather than be creative, rather than being too clever, just fulfill your commitments and that's enough. And be careful, as I said, past issues, past blame can come. Evening and nightfall becomes excellent. That's how a day can change for you. This excellent is a very powerful excellence because your third eye and aura are going to be very, very active. And you're able to say things and you're able to convince people so easily. So choose company carefully, be materialistically minded, and go out with people where money can be created. You have the chance of uplifting yourself with the company you keep in the evening nightfall of Thursday, the 26th of January. The trouble is, some of the slow planets of the morning afternoon, they will follow you to the evening nightfall. So when people promise you things, don't consider it to be activated immediately. Tell yourself, I'll be patient with what they promise me because the slow planets will do that. Friday, the 27th of January. This is a good enough morning, afternoon. Good enough because I worry some of these planets are aggressive. They make your speech aggressive, straight to the point. They make you frustrate with people simply by being unnecessarily very abrupt in your speech and your actions as well. So why don't you take the soft approach, using words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft. You will quieten these planets down, and then you will be able to use them for reasoning with people. Evening and nightfall, the slow planets are there. So be careful, all your plans can be cancelled, they can be delayed, they can be simply getting you nowhere in the evening nightfall. So if you have to be out and about, go with an impression that you're not going to gain anything. Some of your morning planets may visit you to the evening nightfall, and they may make you aggressive because you may be frustrated that you can't get what you want. Don't allow that to happen. Just tell yourself, never mind. It's an evening nightfall where I'm not supposed to get an ending. So meet people, go home early. In fact, don't go out would be better because meeting people also would be the type who don't like you or you don't like them. Saturday, the 28th of January. This I like the morning afternoon. Some of your ego planets are very happy, which simply means they give you an aura of being very happy, contented, and people will like to be with you. So, by all means, make plans in the morning afternoon. You will be very much tempted to take control of the planning. I don't see anything wrong with that, but no harm making teamwork part of your planning as well. So, you're going to meet people important who can uplift you, or you could meet people who are going to show you the journey to a success of some kind so that whatever you want, the glory of recognition may also come. So it's all up to you to what you want in this morning afternoon of Saturday, the 28th of January. Evening nightfall also good enough. Good enough because I worry. More planets of ego are there, and you may become a little bit too egoistic, wanting to have what you want. And when you can't have what you want, there's also some planets of anger. You may show your discontent because simply you couldn't have your way. And so tell yourself that you need not fulfill to the end whatever you want. Meet people, and that would be enough for you. And this Saturday, 28th of January, I would say go right ahead in the evening nightfall, meet people, and you will have that kind of determination planets. Don't be over determined. That's what I mean. Now, this 90-minute session I have for you. It will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. Your palms are very special. We take it for granted. We don't know what these lines and signs are. But a specialized palmist will be able to tell you the changes taking place. And it is the soul, the third eye, and the aura that's creating all these marks. They disappear, they get stronger, new ones appear, they get repaired. All that is happening. So your palms are very important, which means what the rings you wear and the gemstones you wear on your fingers is very important. You can't just wear any old thing because every gemstone, every color of it belongs to different planets. I will show you how to reach that magic through your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions, on and on with these energies. And I'll show you if you like to meet this powerful triology of energy, the soul, the third eye, and the aura. We all get that automatically given to us. Automatically. Everybody must have their share. But I find that all of us get it in their 50s, 60s, and 70s, always too late. That's the time when people say, well, your wisdom and knowledge is there. But not necessarily we have to wait. Even if you were a teenager, came to see me for a consultation, it's a matter of 1 month, 1.5 months, 2 months. I'll get these energies getting into you. I'll show you how to create them daily. And I will show you as well your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. So it's going to be a very interesting 90-minute session. And the cost is only USD $50. Send me this email if you would like to have a session with me. And we'll get that off the ground as soon as possible. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.